Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would try and make some belly bands with lace and things like that, white and cream. I have in mind to make a journal called White Christmas, and for everything in it to be either white or cream or an off-white, coffee dyed, tea dyed, you know, whatever. And I don't know, I think that'd be really pretty. So I thought I would give a try at making some of these beautiful belly bands that I've seen people make. And I don't know how it's going to work out, but we're going to give it a try. I don't know if any of the paper will show through, but just in case, I thought it would be, I don't know, maybe a good idea to ink around the edges. I have put away all of my other Christmas stuff, all of the bright colors and all of that sort of thing. I've put it all away since I'm going to be out of town. I didn't want to leave my craft room an absolute disaster area like it was. So I spent a lot of time cleaning it up, but I'm still wanting to make things. And so I don't have to do much cleaning, just working with some lace. That will be pretty easy, I think. So we'll see how it works. I don't know where to begin. I don't know, you know, it's just a matter of layering. And I've got lots of different laces and, you know, almost like, I think this was from a wedding dress. I went to a yard sale, and my friend and I were together, and we found a wedding dress and we split it. It was all torn up and everything like that already, so it was fine, but we both got parts. I got the neck, it appears. So anyway, we are just going to get started. We're just going to cut some bits, and we're going to place it here and there. We'll do 2 at a time, and we'll see how it works out. Let's see. I'm going to kind of make sure I'm working in the center so you're not looking off to the side for the whole video. Let's see, if I fold it in half, I might be able to. I've been meaning to look on Etsy to see if I can find a paper, I don't know what you call it, you know, pack that's like a white Christmas theme. I got a sleeve, so here's a sleeve. Let's see here. Lovely. Oh, wow, it just almost tore. So anyway, we're gonna cut it. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, a paper pack on Etsy that has still Christmas images, but that all of the images are like a muted cream or something like that. I want to go and see if I can find something. The reason I'm tearing is so that I don't have a whole bunch of straight edges. I don't want that. But I might have torn a little too much on this particular one since it's already so, you know, kind of coming apart. So I'm going to have to be more careful with this. There's a pretty little flower here that I'm going to cut out, but it's probably going to end up being covered up, but that's okay. Layers, you know, layers are good. See the flower? Now, I don't know what's best as far as, you know, what to put down first. I have no idea. So I'm just going to cut a bunch of pieces and we'll go from there. let's just put some down, see what happens. And I'm also not sure if it's best to use Fabri-Tac or hot glue. I have no idea. Okay, I cut these to be the size of a journal page, so I'm actually going to come down just a little bit so I don't have to cut a lot off. I'm going to kind of wait on that one. I like that. Let's see. Actually, so I have this ribbon here. I don't really know what it is. There's not like a name on it, but it's really, you know, that crepe paper that, excuse me, that you get that you would hang for a party or something. It looks like that, but it's not paper. It's actually ribbon. I think I'm just going to kind of do that with it. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to use some hot glue, I think. And look, I remembered to plug it in. I don't know. Oh, wow. Look at that. I didn't put the lid on. I've mentioned before about possibly putting my Fabri-Tac in one of those Elmer's glue bottles that has those orange tops that you can just screw the top closed. But I have to have one of them first in order to do that. But I don't know. I think maybe that might help. Okay. I need another, like, look. I don't know what I'm going for here. I've got this fabric that's kind of shiny. You can see what it does. I know I keep on working in one place. I should move down, shouldn't I? I should just move on and then I'll fill in as I go. Let's see. Maybe hot glue. I'll put the lid on that for a minute because it seems like it's not grabbing. It's raining outside. It's pretty hard. Raining pretty hard. Hard enough where I can hear it, so. I was woken up during the night last night with wind. I thought, what on earth? I didn't know it was supposed to be windy last night. We get some pretty scary wind around here sometimes. Several years back, it was my daughter's birthday. Her birthday's in November. And we had a windstorm. It was just after school one day. I had gone to pick her up from school and I got us all home, and it had started, but it wasn't horrible yet. But by, I don't know, something like 5, I think, it was horrible, and trees were coming down and we lost power, and the area was without power. We were without power for a couple of days, but the Spokane area in general was without power for something like, I don't know, 5 days, and then other people even longer. And then the other less essential things like cable TV and stuff like that, some people were without for ages. There were trees on telephone lines and everything was uprooted and pulled down, and it was a disaster. Stores had to throw away merchandise because they didn't have power, and so the freezers all quit working, and they had to throw all the stuff away that were in the freezer section. And then of course the produce got spoiled because they had to close the stores down, and so the produce just sat there and rotted. It was a nightmare. We had a generator, so we were able to plug our refrigerator in, so that was good. But it was a bad situation, and so we're always kind of afraid, for when is it going to happen again. People's houses got crushed by their trees that had fallen, and I was supposed to be doing 2 at a time, but I'm just focusing on one. That's okay. It still works. I need to put something there. It needs to be like a little heavier. I believe I was watching Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah do this very recently, and her fingers were just covered. It was pretty funny. I think I'll put that under there. Actually, I'm going to lift that up really quick and put a little bit more underneath it just for a little bit more base. It's looking pretty so far, don't you think? I like it. Let's see, what else do I have? I need to give it some more base. Let's see, what do I want to use? Maybe we'll use some more of this shiny stuff. It might be kind of cool to have it hanging off the bottom, and it would be hanging out of the bottom of the book. Let's see if we can do that. So I would want it kind of in there. Of course, that's already glued down. Okay, I can cut off around the edges. Let's see, want it down, right around in there. Sometimes it doesn't feed it. Just kind of give it a little bit of a rougher cut on the edge. We'll cover that up. This is pretty. It has little flowers on it there. I think maybe we'll do that. I think I like that. Okay. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Let's see, I need just a little bit more here. I've got some flowers. I think I had a couple that were just laying around by themselves. Who knows? Let's cut one off here. Or a little section of them. Put them there, maybe. Let's see, it's upside down. I think that's pretty. I'm gonna add some things to it, but not quite yet. Let's go ahead and start on this one. Maybe not hanging off quite that much. It probably needs something under it. Cover up some of that white, maybe. All right, I need more stuff down here. Let's use, what did I use before? I don't even remember. It worked out okay. How did I do that up here? I used some of this. We'll do that just to start with. let's see. My son came to me today and he was saying, Mom, I never did use this anywhere. Maybe I'll just use it over here. He says, Mom, is there anything I can do to earn some money? Because the poor kid doesn't have any and he hasn't been able to find a job. And so I said, well, you could clean the floors for me. So my floors got cleaned today and I didn't have to do it. I was very excited about that. He's like, man, Mom, I'm really tired. Yeah, it's kind of work. I think that once I do it more often, I'll get the hang of it and it won't be so hard. I'm like, well, no, that's probably true. But you definitely won't like go through a whole lot of your lace doing this. It doesn't seem to make a dent at all. I could probably make 1,000 of them and not really seem to make much dent. Oopsie. I want that to stick down. These are kind of fun. I mean, it makes me a little bit like nervous. You know, you glue it down. You have to just glue it down. So I feel like, is it gonna turn out? Is it gonna work? Let's see, I'll do a piece of this shiny stuff. Do I have a chunk somewhere? Yes. We finished watching the Sherlock Holmes series that we were watching. That's the, you know, I don't know. I told you guys before, I think. I am not good with names. But the actor has done like a Marvel movie where he wears that magic coat or something like that. Anyway, that Sherlock Holmes series, it was interesting. I think is kind of like, you know, the way he's portrayed in the show is that he's kind of a lunatic. And I kind of felt like a lunatic while I was watching it. I was like, oh my goodness. But I mean, we watched it all. It was good. But now we're like, well, what are we going to watch next? And we decided to watch Monk. We never watched that when it was on TV. So we thought that would be something fun to try. And it's a very cute show. I like it so far. Let's see. I feel like this one's not coming together as easily as the last one. I probably should have just done them both at the same time. And, you know, copied where I put something on one side, put it on both sides. But I didn't, so. That's hot. feel like I need to add some white. Let's see here. This is kind of a pretty little area right here. Maybe I'll just cut this area out and put it there. Now it's kind of fighting with that. Maybe I'll do some flowers. I think maybe it needs just a slight bit of something underneath. Let's see here. It's kind of pretty and I hate to cut it, but I'm going to try and keep the design kind of intact. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna cut a little bit of this off because it'll be sticking up and it'll be hard for me to get it to lay down. Okay, so let me do maybe like that. Starting to come together. I was starting to get worried. Ouch. When my hands disappear, it's because I'm getting the glue off over above my trash can. Maybe a little bit more shiny stuff. Where'd it go? I see the big piece, but I don't see the smaller chunk that I've been using. Where did it go? Where did it go? Do you guys see it? Let me see here. Okay, not there. There it is. It's all wound up. Did I ask if you guys have made any of these before? I meant to if I didn't. I haven't made this, and I haven't done any of the snippet rolls. They seem daunting to me, like that I'm not going to be able to figure it out. I don't know about this. I feel like it's a little bit too... That might be good. Okay, I'm going to try and use that here in just a minute. Go ahead and put that here. But I absolutely love the snippet rolls, and I think I want to make them. When I was putting my Christmas stuff away, I was thinking all those little bits and pieces I could be making something with right now, but I need to clean my mess so that I can be out of town and not be thinking about my mess. Let's see. What do I want next? I'll do some more of this just to give a base. I'm cutting that edge off. Let's see. We'll do some of this. And some of this. Let's see, maybe I'll fold that up. It just doesn't kind of look right. Like something needs to be right there. I have things to fill in as well. Once we, you know, get a base, I thought we would put some things on top. That didn't work. Should we do this one the same as this one? I think it'll be cool. Why not? It worked. Why not do it again? I've got the little glue strings going up my arms now. They're everywhere. Let's see. Okay, what else? I think I need new scissors. They didn't work great right when I bought them, but it was good enough, I suppose. But the tip is like they quit cutting after about here. That's not the best. I'm going to be taking these things off of me forever. Okay, more white, I think. I think that's upside down. Getting there. We're almost ready to do something else. I brought all kinds of things over here and I just keep looking at the pile that I have. I have a whole drawer of things over here to use. I don't know about this. Let's see. My eyes cannot figure out which side is the right side up. I don't know. I don't really care for that. Just going to get that out of the way. Oh, some of this stuff. I haven't used any of this yet, and I like it. Shoot, hopefully I didn't wait too long because it's so bulky now. Let's see here. Maybe just one. Maybe I can manage to get one on there. Holding it down with my glue gun doesn't help because it prevents the glue from hardening again. Ow. It's almost like this stuff is a little resistant to the glue, which is kind of strange. I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure it's probably because I'm trying to hold it down with the hot glue. Okay. And then I think I'll put some of this down at the bottom. Maybe that. That's pretty, I think. And then, you know, it's all staying. If I take it and I shake it, nothing's coming off. So I think we're good. Okay. So I was thinking of putting on a few embellishments here and there. I'm going to open it over here so it's not so loud. I don't know if it really is as loud as it kind of seems to me, but actually I brought this over as well, thinking it might be cute to put a few bits of this in, like sparkling snow if I'm making white Christmas, you know, just to kind of lay over it here and there. I think it'll be pretty if I can get it to stick. May not be easy to get it to stick, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe this one needs to go upwards because that's what the, like there's little nooks and crannies and it wants to go into the little nooks and crannies. I think maybe we'll end it there. Can you guys see that? It's pretty. Let's see, and then I'll just kind of put some here and there maybe, where it's actually going to be seen, hopefully. Maybe just one more down here. How about that? don't know. Come on, strings. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit right here. And then we'll move on to a couple of maybe these. Maybe. Let's see. Or will that look too wedding-y? I mean, this already gives it some sparkle. Maybe I should do this as though it's maybe like a snowflake. I mean, not that a snowflake looks like a pearl or anything, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's really pretty, and I'm just going to put it on there. I'm wondering about maybe a little section. This is actually a sticker, but I just pulled, you know, that one big chunk off. That's cute. Maybe I'll do it like this. And it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt. I can get it off my finger. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe that's good on that one. It has little strings. What do you guys think? I mean, I think it's really, really pretty. Okay, we'll put a little bit on this side. Maybe I'll do a bigger section. Look at this, you guys. It's just kind of everywhere, and I think I'm getting it off, but it's just wrapping around. This is probably getting to be a really long video too. I did not think it would take this long, but these do really take a while. Okay, I got one off. We'll use it. Exactly where I needed to put one. This has a little section of sticky that has nothing stuck to it. Maybe it's where that pearl was, I don't know. I think I'll put a little bit right here. And I like how they show up on this, so I think I'm going to put one right in here. I don't know, I feel like it needs something right here. I just feel like it needs a little bit of cream stuck down in there. Just looks really white right there. That's better. I don't know. Do I want some of these on there this time? Maybe there? Oh, I actually see a little metal piece right there. And that one, that's weird. I need another thing of glue. Okay, we're almost done, you guys. maybe one more section of these, and then we'll be done. Just right in there, maybe. Just a small section. We'll do, and maybe nobody will ever see them, but maybe they will. Okay, I think that they're good. You guys, I love how these turned out. I think they're so pretty. I hope that you like them too, and I think you should give it a try. I think you'll really enjoy it if you've not made one before. They're really, really fun. And then, you know, you could do it with all kinds of fabric. I was thinking of doing buttons on them, of course, but I decided not to. And I don't know that I would add buttons at this point because, you know, I've got the other stuff. I like how this one has more stuff hanging off the edge, but I don't know that that'll be noticeable when this is just on a different page altogether. But if I want, I can kind of poke something else right underneath there. Anyway, you guys, I love how they turned out. I hope you like them. Go give them a try. Have a wonderful day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.